there, guys and gals. Welcome back to Feed the World. Welcome back to the farm. So, last episode, you'll remember we got the fermenter working and started creating our first drips, our first dribbles of short mead. So, this episode, we're going to stick to that theme and see if we can get the brewery completed by finishing up the tanks at the rear of the building. So, I decided again to go with custom fuel tanks to hold the mead, juice and fuel, starting with the biofuel. Now the setup for these is pretty simple. They're 3x3 and then 5 blocks high, and all 3 of these will be the same size. And they're also the same size as our existing seed oil, honey and bDNA tanks as well. So if you're trying to imagine what they're going to look like, well, they're a pretty good example. So with the tanks in place, there was just one more thing to add. Now, to keep things looking all uniform and regular, I'd have to add wooden tops to these tanks, just like we did on the previous tanks. So, using oak steps, I crafted these peaked caps on top of the tanks. The finishing touch for these roofs was a couple of wooden fences and then 3 special woolen flags to mark which tank is going to hold which liquid, each with a separate, new, unique colour. And there you go, the 3 finished tanks in all their glory. All that's left now is to hook up the fermenter to these things, and I've already hooked up the mead tank with some waterproof piping, but before the other 2 are hooked up, we're going to need to get our still in place and get able to produce biomass and biofuel. Right, so we've got our 3 liquid tanks complete. Let's go and take a look at those from behind. Oh yeah, we've got the light green flag for what will probably be biofuel, the dark green flag for what will probably be apple juice, and the grey flag because, yep, we haven't got, well, brown's already been used over there by seed oil, and that's a bit more of a beer colour, but light grey will have to do, and that's where we're storing all of our mead, our short mead. And let's just check on progress. Now I can't see. Right, we don't know if, right, we've still got mulch and we've still got honey, but we need a better way, I think, of transporting liquids over to the fermenter. Now, one of you guys mentioned that we can use a teleport pipe to teleport liquids over, and that's a cool idea. Now, what I've done is, you see this here? You see that little gap there? Well, yeah, that's a pipe going up to this chest, and, oh, I should use a sign, really, to say what this chest is, but basically, inside here, we collect, oh, yeah, look at that, beautiful, 41 honeydews. Lovely stuff. Right, so the honeydew is coming over, making its way over here, but now, because I built this pipe down there, and that goes all the way over to the squeeze chamber. Now, I'll show you what I did over there, because I had to sort out things over at the squeeze chamber, because, well, the problem is, honeydew can be squeezed into honey itself. So what we needed to do was isolate the honeydew before it got to the squeezer, so that we could send it directly to the fermenter, and I'll show you how I've done that. Now, let's just make sure that our engines are pumping. Oh yeah, there's honey going in to the honey tank, so let's just make sure that our engines are pumping and just throw the switch here on the seed oil tank to fill up these engines a bit more with seed oil. Now this is a weird glitch. Look, I mean, one of these is going and that's got loads of seed oil in, so yeah, that works, but look, this one's stationary and yet it's got plenty of seed oil and it looks like it's actually chugging as well. So that's weird. I think the engines are on, it's just they're not showing on. Let's try turning it off on again. There we go, that works. Not for that one though. Weird. Okay, well, we'll leave those to it because they are actually on. Now, oh, picked up an egg. Must be one from one of these rude dudes over here. Oh, yeah. Now, weird. It's chickens get stuck on pipes. It's a bit of a weird situation, but oh man, we're still suffering from all the chickens that we breeded earlier. Right, so let me show you how this works. Now, coming through this chest here is both stringy comb and dripping comb. Now, what happens is, as you can see, honeydew is produced from the dripping comb, there we go, and that comes out of here. You see it going through that brown pipe there, the wooden pipe. Now, the diamond pipe here sorts between honeydew and propolis, they come up, but everything else, so honey drops, go through the centrifuge, the squeezer here. Just take that propolis out of there, get rid of that. You see, there's the first honey drop going in, and that gets turned into honey, which gets sucked up this pipe into the tank. Now, the honeydew goes through this pipe, and this is carted all the way down to the chest over by the brewery. Now, what we need actually is, because propolis might come through here as well. Now, are we getting propolis? Are we seeing propolis go through here? Let's take a look. White propolis. Now, for some weird reason, I think there's different types of propolis, because when we put propolis into the diamond splitter pipe, it doesn't send propolis through this tube. Instead, it sends it to the squeezer. So I don't think we can really separate propolis properly. So what we'll have to do is just empty the squeezer every now and again of excess propolis. But because we're getting so much honeydew and like a reasonable ratio of honey drops, I don't think propolis overflow should be a massive problem. Right, and here we've got the mulch being sucked out of the other squeezer, our seed squeezer, and plonked into this chest. And here we can see we've got 48 mulch that we can take over to... Now, I'll put this honey drop back in the centrifuge over here, the squeezer, rather. Turn that into honey. There we go. And what I'll do is I'll take this mulch over back to the brewery. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. Jesus knows you love short mead so much. So much. Right, so let's see. In the ferment, let's just top that up with a bit more mulch. Now we'll put, if this is the honeydew chest, we'll put the honeydew in here. Then, I think this can probably be the mulch chest over here. Oh, wow, yeah, I put all the mulch in here already. So there we go. Lots of mulch in there. Lovely stuff. Now I've got 63 stringy combs. I must have picked those up from the other chest. I'll go and put them back. But also, what we need to do is sort out the tree breeding zone. Now we need a combination of both balsa wood and I think it's wenge, or is it desert acacia? I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up. But I'll take both saplings just in case for the time being. Now, where is balsa? I can't remember what it looks like. All right, it's that light kind of wispy tree. So we'll get a few of those saplings. Red spruce. Where's balsa? No more in this. Now, are there any desert acacia or wenge? Oh, danger, danger. We're running out of seed oil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bolster up this tank. I'm going to shut off the pump. And now these engines should keep going. Should keep pumping away at the seeds. Now, for some weird reason, I'm not seeing many seeds come through this pipe and be squeezed. So let's just make sure that's all working still. Are we getting seeds? Is it actually making... Oh, that's weird. Yeah, we're not getting any walnuts going into this squeezer. There must be something wrong with that farm. But we'll check on that later, because for now I'm putting the stringy comb back into this chest over here. There we go. That should go around the system again. Right, so Wenge and balsa. Let's plant these down. Now I want the balsa in a similar configuration to how I had them last time. If I had the balsa be the closest trees to the apiaries, because they don't have that many leaves, they don't really get in the way of the bees breeding, so they can still see sunlight. Right, so balsa sapling, I'll put one there. Now these are really thin trees, so I can really cramp them in really tight. So let's just get these out of the way. A sapling there. Let's put one down there as well. One there. One there. Oh, nope, that's the wrong type. Put one there. And one there. Now, how many more saplings have I got? 2 more saplings. I'll put all these down. Oh, weird. One's disappeared. That's strange. And I'll put the last one then right here. Now, I'm going to put Wenge around it. Now, I can't remember whether Wenge was a 4 sapling tree or just a 1 sapling. I think it was a 4 sapling tree. So, let's just plonk these down. Now I'll grow the balsa first, actually, with some bone meal. There we go, 20 bone meal should be plenty. And then I'll put down the Wenge afterwards. There we go. Oh yeah, look at these babies go up. Lovely. Oh yeah, reach for the sky, my friends. Now I'll put a line of Wenge behind these rude dudes. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 blocks should clear it out. Oh, but be careful. Sun is setting, so I better put these down quick before I get creepered. Right, and there we go. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. I'm free. Okay, and I'll put another one, I reckon, about here. Looks like a good place to me. Oh, spider attack. Come here, you. Oh, no, creepered. Whew. Oh, but thankfully he didn't blow anything up. Oh, my God. Ooh, okay, I'm going to get my dirt out to try and repair this. Actually, no, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sleep right now, because if I try and repair it, I'll just get creepered again, and I'll make even more of a mess, and I just do not want that to happen. So, it's time to rest my weary head and wait for tomorrow morning. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Right. Oh yeah, and don't those liquid tanks look majestic off in the distance? Oh yeah, I can't wait to see all of those dudes full up. Right, so what are we doing now? Well, we need a way to get honey from over here over to the fermenter. Now, what I need is a liquid transport pipe. So let's see. Teleport. A liquid teleport pipe. Okay. There's none there. Pipe. Void transport pipe. Void waterproof pipe. No, those are pipes for erasing stuff. Structure pipe. No. Transport pipes. No. Obsidian transport pipe. No, that sucks stuff up. Sandstone pipes. I don't think there are teleport pipes anymore. I think they've got removed. Oh no, well, is there another kind of pipe I can use? Maybe a liquiduct. So let's put duct in. Superconductor, wooden conductive pipe, liquiduct. Okay, well, how do you make a liquiduct? Whoops. What goes into making a liquiduct? Wow, copper ingots and hardened glass. And you make hardened glass how? You smelt lead and obsidian dust. Oh, and to make obsidian dust, you need obsidian in a pulverizer. Well, this seems all a little bit out of my reach. I've got a pulverizer, but it's a bit of a chew just for getting piped liquids over to the fermenter. So what I might do is just stick with the can idea for now. I could just... Oh, I'll tell you what I could do, actually. I could put liquids into cans and then just send the cans by transport pipes. That'd be a cool way of doing it. Although easier probably would be just to use liquid transport pipes. Right, so let's put these honeydew that we have in this chest back into the fermenter so we can start making more short mead. Oh, whoa! Holy crap, I've made loads of honeydew overnight. This is crazy. Well, the more the merrier. Let's just plonk this in here and make ourselves plenty of mead. Now, oh yeah, we're going to run out of honey cans. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a load more cans, fill them up with honey, and just cart them over to the brewery. Right, so more cans means more tin, and more tin means I'm going to the storehouse. There we are, tin ingots. This should be plenty. Put it there, there, and there. That's a bucket. Wait a minute. Can't be right. How do you make a can? I've forgotten. Oh, right, wrong configuration. Okay, there we go. Whoa, loads of cans. Okay, I want maybe a stack of cans. Or maybe just 120. 120 cans should be absolutely fine. Okay, and I can just empty. There we go. 64, 64, and 8. Looks good to me. Put the metals back. Get rid of some of these pesky plants. Whoop. Whoop. There we go. Now I'll fill these cans up with honey and take them over to the brewery. But before we do that, I'm going to check on the walnut field because something has stopped production over at Walnutville. So what is it? Am I running out of power? How's this farm doing? Oh, we've run out of fertilizer at the walnut farm. Okay, so what we need is to go and get some apatite and make some more fertilizer. Actually, that could be a problem over at my wheat farm as well. Although the problem with the wheat farm is that we make too much wheat at the moment, and we haven't got a use for it. We can make loads of bread, but what do we do with the bread? We haven't got enough mouths to feed. Right, so sand, and apatite makes lots of loads of fertilizer. Wow. Okay, cool. We're never going to run out of this stuff anytime soon. So let's just go and put some of these apatites back. Put some of the sand back. And go and put this apatite into these farms. Oh, uranium. Who's uranium? I really should mine that. Actually, I'm going to grab it right now. Oh yeah, all my uranium. Right, so. Delicious uranium. Okay, so fertilizer goes in there. And this thing should start making seeds again. Let's just wait for that to happen. Is it gonna? Come on. I want to see some nuts. Yeah, alright, so we're making nuts again. Oh, wow, and at a crazy speed as well. Look how many nuts are coming out of there. I think that's more nuts than we can squeeze. Right, so nut production is back on track. And now we need to turn this honey into cans of honey. And this should be easy enough. I think you literally just put the cans into the tank. And... oh yeah, there it goes. Now how quickly is this draining it? Oh wow, each can is 1,000, so I think we'll probably get about 2 stacks of cans, and that's it. Right, 2 stacks of cans of honey. And oh yeah, look at that. We're almost empty on honey now. That's pretty dire situation. But with our bees working overtime, what we might be able to do actually is make some more apiaries to get some more bees making more honey for us, because we've got a bunch of extra queens that aren't noble that we could put to use. But at the moment we can't because we just haven't got enough apiaries. In fact, actually, let's check the to-do list because it's been a while since I've looked at this thing, and yeah, we can actually remove cider brewery, I think, from the list because we've pretty much completed it now. But we've also got upgrade apiaries to alveary. Now, there's no need for us to remove the existing apiaries, but we can make an alveary for maybe our industrious queens. What else? Catalog food recipes, cherry farm, apple farm. Oh, we can take that off as well because we put apple trees into the walnut farm, and that should be making apples for us as well. So we'll get rid of you. Now, what else? Tree breeding options we're almost at. As soon as we get the baobab, we can just erase that from the list. Oh, and the sequoia as well, actually. We'll have to go back to that. Now, confront Strawfingers. Well, he hasn't made him... I don't know what... I think he's on holiday or something because... I don't know, he just hasn't been around. Oh, and of course, investigate magic and Thorncraft. Now, that's a big one. So what I'll probably do before next episode, or rather in next episode, is make a magic tower for me to kind of start making all my Thorncraft stuff and to start getting on the road to making my farm just a little bit more magical. Right, so let's put these cans back into the fermenter. Oh yeah, look at all that short mead getting pumped away. Sweet stuff. Oh, but we've run out of honey. So what I can do is just put cans there. And oh wow, yeah. So that's just going to drain the cans when it can. I'll put the honey in here. So we've got honey there. Propolis. Oh yes, we're finally getting propolis through here. What I'll do is I'll just put this honeydew in here as well. Now what we need to do is find a way to trash our propolis before we get propolis overload here at the brewery. Now the way we're going to do that is with a void pipe. Now I know propolis has some kind of use. In fact, let's double check what its use is. Prop. Oh look, yeah, there's loads of different types of propolis, but what can you do with normal propolis? U for uses. We can make slime balls with pollen. Slime balls aren't that useful. We don't need sticky pistons yet. We can make bituminous peat, which is just basically like a hardcore fuel for peat engines, I suppose. What else? We can make apiarists pipes. Oh right, of course, using diamond transport pipes and propolis. But that's about it. So there aren't really many uses for us for propolis. So what we need to do is make a void pipe. How are we going to do that? Let's take a look. Now it's void. Let's see, void. There we go. And we want the transport pipe, not the waterproof one. So how do you make a void? Ooh, ink, redstone, and glass. That's it. Well, I guess it's just a pipe for destroying stuff. So what you could really have is just like a pipe leading out to lava. So it shouldn't be a complicated recipe. Right, so we need redstone. One of those will do. We need glass. There should be some in building materials. There we go. And we need ink sac. Now, I should have some in agriculture. Yes, I do. Perfect stuff. Right, now let's go and make this void pipe. Bish, bash, bosh. There we... Oh, wow, 8 as well. Awesome. Right, so I'll put 1 in my pack and just leave the rest over here. Just in case I need any more. Oh, but sun's setting, so what I'll do is I'll put this in and then we'll call it an end to this episode. Oh, but I could use a chicken sandwich actually because my hunger is quite low. Oh yeah, lovely stuff. Nom nom nom. Love that chicken with a bit of reggae sauce. Am I right, guys? Am I right? Right, so what was I doing here? Void transport pipe to get rid of the propolis. So I'll need an example of what I want to get rid of. A piece of propolis, which I've got. Now, how am I going to put this pipe? Now, if I put the pipe above it, I better be careful actually, because if a creeper gets in here and blows this stuff up, well, it's game over. It literally is game over. I think I'll be so distraught, so traumatized that I just wouldn't be able to continue with my life. So, where am I going to put this pipe? Let's see. I'll plonk you there. There we go. Now I need to make sure that the white is leading towards propolis. There we go. And, oh, whoops, the black needs to lead towards honeydew, and at the moment it doesn't. Right, so I just have to intercept some honeydew after it's been centrifuged, maybe? No, I haven't. Alright, I can use an example honeydew from the brewery, right. So what I'll do is I'll go and put that into the diamond pipe and get that all filtered off. But for now, I'm going to go have a sleep and just... Oh, skeleton. Take him out. Oh yeah, you're going down, son. Good stuff. Right, so it's time for me to have a sleep and to wait until next episode. What I'll do off camera for you guys is... Oh, I'm full of arrows. This is a bit of a dire situation. What I'll do for you guys is I'll put the honeydew into the diamond transport pipe so that we don't mix up the honeydew and the propolis and we don't accidentally destroy the propolis or destroy the honeydew. And next episode, I think we'll probably start work on our carrot farm. So I've been Sjin, and this has been Feed the World. Hit like and favorite and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.